On the heels of Donald Trump revoking former CIA Director John Brennan's security clearance simply for criticizing the president, yesterday Democratic U.S. Senator Mark Warner, the vice chairman of the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence, spoke on the floor of the U.S. Senate in support of an amendment he introduced to the Defense Appropriations Bill that will prohibit President Trump from abusing the security clearance process to punish his critics. In his speech, Senator Warner warned against politicizing national security institutions by revoking security clearances solely for political purposes.
This is truly a dangerous precedent. For the first time since President Eisenhower created the security clearance process as we know it, the President of the United States is abusing one of his most important national security tools to punish his political opponents. As somebody mentioned, one of my friends on the other side of the aisle, something that would more be akin to something coming out of a banana republic. But perhaps even more troubling is the message this president is sending to those currently serving in government service. I think it's pretty clear. He's sending a message that says, think twice before working on anything that this president doesn't like. Think twice before you express a political opinion, even if it's in private.
Senator Warner also noted that this practice was a clear attempt by the Trump administration to undermine the ongoing criminal investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election, which has already resulted in 5 guilty pleas and 35 indictments. Yet Trump continued to call the Mueller investigation a witch hunt.
We continue the witch hunt. Thank you very much.
It's a disgraceful situation. It's a total witch hunt. I've been saying it for a long time.
Mr. President, let's not forget that Michael Flynn, your former national security advisor, pleaded guilty to lying to federal authorities about his contacts with Russians. So while you may point to the Manafort and Cohen convictions as having nothing to do with Russia, you can't possibly make the same claim for Flynn's conviction. Senator Warner has also been urging Congress to pass a bill protecting special counsel Robert Mueller from being fired by the Trump administration. So far, the Republican-controlled Congress has been too cowardly to stand up to Donald Trump, and in some cases, they have even accommodated Trump's suspicious behaviors and actions. Let's take a moment to remember who all these men are. George Papadopoulos, foreign policy advisor to Donald Trump's 2016 campaign. Rick Gates worked under Manafort as a political consultant in Ukraine and also worked with Manafort during Trump's presidential campaign in 2016. Michael Flynn is Donald Trump's former national security advisor. The most detrimental convictions to the president, Trump's former campaign chairman Paul Manafort was convicted of 8 felonies yesterday and faces another trial here in a few weeks in Washington, D.C. Michael Cohen, the president's former personal lawyer, also called the president's fixer for paying off Playboy models and porn stars to keep quiet about their alleged sexual affairs with a then-married Donald Trump. Cohen once said he would take a bullet for Trump, but after having his office and home raided by federal authorities, has hinted that he will turn on the president, saying, quote, "My loyalty lies with my family." Yesterday, Cohen pled guilty to 8 charges, including campaign finance violations. In court, Cohen admitted to paying $130,000 to porn star Stormy Daniels and admitted to coordinating a $150,000 payment by the publisher of the National Enquirer to former Playboy model Karen McDougal. Cohen described himself as Trump's fixer and said he made both payments for the purpose of influencing the 2016 presidential election. And his most damning statement to the president in court under oath yesterday was that he acted at the direction of the candidate. Of course, the candidate he is referring to is Donald J. Trump. As soon as Trump's new personal attorney, Rudolph Giuliani, found out that Cohen might turn on the president, he began to go on TV and bash Cohen as a liar.
Be that as it may, the man is a liar, a proven liar. There's no way you're going to bring down the president of the United States on the testimony, uncorroborated, of a proven liar. And I guarantee you, this guy is a proven liar.
But just months earlier, Giuliani had said this about Cohen.
The man is an honest, honorable lawyer.
Which is it, Giuliani? Then again, I guess it doesn't matter because according to Giuliani, the truth isn't the truth.
Truth is truth. I don't mean to go like...
No, it isn't truth. Truth isn't truth.
In conclusion, with this many individuals close to the president now being convicted felons, who's next in the president's inner circle? In the Breaking Through newsroom, Theodore Whitelow for Breaking Through.